Good evening. We begin tonight with developing news out of City Hall. The final debate on the 2026 municipal budget still underway as councillors decide how to spend taxpayer dollars next year. And while much of the budget remains unchanged from the draft document unveiled a few weeks ago, transit is the exception. Council is making some major adjustments, including deciding to increase the frequency of the LRT. Welcome news for many transit riders. We'll have more on that in just a moment. But first, let's take a look at what councillors are set to vote on. The budget includes a 3.75% property tax hike, which would add $166 to the average property tax bill. Moments ago, councillors did approve the transit budget, which includes an 8% increase to the transit levy. The police budget also received a stamp of approval earlier today with a 5% increase, the largest in years. For homeowners, water rates will be going up, an average of $47. Waste services, an extra $24. All this means the average homeowner will be paying an extra $237 next year. CTV's Leah Larocque joins us live from an all-day session at City Hall with the latest. Leah.
Well, Patricia, the debate continues. If you just take a look behind my shoulder, you'll see that councillors are still debating. We're into about hour 8 now of budget debates, but this is a very important debate that you don't want to rush because it's how the city is going to spend your tax dollars. The city has about a $5 billion operating budget, and so far there haven't been too many main changes, except, as you mentioned, when it comes to transit. Starting in April, if the main budget passes, trains will come more often on weekdays to every 6 minutes between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. and to every 7.5 minutes between 6 p.m. and 7:30. Currently, trains come every 5 minutes during peak hours, but only 10 minutes on off-peak hours. Also, starting in July, councillors voted to give those under 18 a big break. They will be able to ride for free on weekends, holidays, and during the summer months of July and August. But main fares are going up to $138.50 for a monthly pass. That's a 2.5% increase. OC Transpo has a nearly $1 billion budget. Many councillors raising the issue of reliability, calling buses the Achilles heel of the system, questioning if improvements being made are enough.
I think one of the key things right now is patience, which is a really frustrating thing to ask of councillors and to ask of riders, but it is going to take some time to get through, work out the issues here.
Patience. Yeah, it's been 10 years. 3 distinct periods where we put passengers through hell.
Councillors asking how much it would cost to fix the service, but OC Transpo boss says the answer isn't as clear-cut.
We know that we need to improve the reliability, the punctuality, and the bus service. But additional funds right now won't fix our immediate problems. Our biggest challenge right now is our bus fleet is aging.
Now, those improvements, including the LRT frequency as well as some free transit for youth, of course, that isn't free. It's going to cost the city hundreds of thousands of dollars. The money to pay for that will come from projected fuel savings. Now, OC Transpo still has that $47 million projected hole in it. How are they going to pay for that? Well, the hope is that some money is going to come from other levels of government stepping in with some funding and also some revenue from when the East End LRT opens. But again, we still don't have a clear date of that. Councillors also hoping on projected savings from when the LRT is uploaded to the province. Patricia.
And Leah, we mentioned the big bump in the police budget, another $26 million there. That was a whole debate in itself today.
Absolutely. Ottawa Police Chief Eric Stubbs was grilled for more than 3 hours today from councillors on that $26 million boost for the 2026 budget. A lot of the debate centering around the Anchor program, that alternative crisis line that be called, and who is the appropriate service to call for when there is a mental health crisis in the community, and the police chief saying it doesn't have to be either or.
But we do have a large piece of that pie based on, the small size of Anchor right now. But we're working with them. It's not us versus them. So don't put a wedge between us because it doesn't exist in reality.
Under next year's budget, the average homeowner will pay an extra $36 for police services. So the funding will also include the hiring of 25 new officers, covering salary increases, as well as police's move to a new district policing model that is going to start this month. But it's also, Patricia, very important to note that this is the last city budget that councillors will discuss before the next municipal election, and already some big themes are emerging that could appear on the ballot box: police, transit, and infrastructure.